Hi guys! Today we're going to be talking about separation training and sleep training with our new puppies. Now, when you first bring your puppy home, they are going to be a little bit unsettled because they've just left their litter mates and everything that they know. So don't be afraid to spend a couple of days carrying your puppy with you everywhere, giving them lots and lots of cuddles when they need it, and giving them the attention when they ask for it. Now, the reality is that our puppies will need to, at some point, learn how to be on their own and to be happy and comfortable with that too. Even if you do work from home, it's really good to get your puppy used to not being with you all the time so that you can go for a wee in peace, so that you can pop to the supermarket if you need to, without your puppy becoming overly distressed. Now, first things first, we do allow our puppies to sleep on us and be with us. But also, when we want to start introducing them sleeping by themselves, we can introduce a crate. Now, a crate is a nice safe place for them to be. It creates a den-like experience for them, and we can put a nice comfy bed in there too. Now, I have a heated puppy mat that I put into the crate so it becomes somewhere nice and warm to sleep to, so they enjoy being in there. And what you can do is you can start putting things like stuffed Kongs in there or a licky mat with food spread on it, and then when you put the puppy in there to eat the food, you can close the door behind them, but then make sure you open it again before they get too distressed about wanting to come out. And I recommend you do that as many times during the day as you can, so that your puppy becomes really familiar with going in and out of the crate without being locked in. Good girl. Make sure your puppy has lots of opportunities to settle during the day on lots of different beds as well, so that they have somewhere comfortable that they can settle. And when your puppy is already sleepy, pick those times to very calmly pop your puppy in their crate, shut the door and let them settle in there, so they get used to that being a nice resting place to be as well, where they're not going to be interfered with from any external distractions. Now, initially I have my crates right near me, so puppy can see me, they feel like they're close to me, and your first night home you may want to take your puppy up to your bedroom with you with a crate next to the bed, which you can then gradually move as your puppy becomes more comfortable with sleeping in the crate by themselves. Another thing that we can do is, while we're eating our dinner, is we can settle our puppy down with a chew or a Kong, and initially you can start with them either on their bed or in a crate or pen next to you while you're eating, and then gradually move that further and further away as your puppy gets more comfortable with settling while you're eating meals. We can also stuff Kongs and enrichment toys and then tie them into our puppy's crate or pen, so that at some point as they grow in confidence and start moving away from us, they'll be massively reinforced for exploring this independence, and they can't then pick up that Kong and bring it to you. They have to eat it where it is, which is going to help to further reinforce them enjoying things without you being with them. Another thing we can do is, when we need to leave the room, we can set up some reinforcement for them for what we call micro absences. So make a list of chores or daily things you need to do that don't take very long, such as going for a wee, hanging out the washing, getting the washing out of the washing machine, sweeping the floor, things that don't take more than a few minutes. And then when you go to leave the room, simply drop some treats on the floor next to the door or pop a licky mat down and then leave the room. This will help to build some positive associations with us leaving, but we're not leaving them so long that they're going to start becoming distressed. And hopefully the aim is that you will have come back before they finished, or you'll come back and they're still quite happily being on their own. So do this every single time that you have to leave the room, and make sure your puppy can't follow you around the house. It's really important at this stage that we try and set our puppies up for success with these micro absences and getting them used to enjoying things when we're not there, so that we can then gradually start building that duration that we're away for. And you should find quite quickly that you can start being away for longer and longer periods of time, and your puppy's going to be less worried about where you are or what you're doing. So that's pretty much all of the separation training that we do with our young puppies. So have a go, start putting this into your routine so your puppies get used to these really short absences, and we're building lots of positive associations. And make sure that when we're not working on the separation training, that you spend time playing with your puppy, training them, cuddling them, so you can build a really secure relationship. Having that secure relationship in place really will help in the long run to make sure your dog doesn't develop separation issues. Okay?